Namaskar friends. First of all, I like to start with the thanks that we are living in a time and day and age of so many subscription models available specific to entertainment and all. So even after that, you chose to subscribe to the paid services on my YouTube channel. So definitely I will try my level best to give you the best value of that. So guys, in this video we will be talking about that if you want to understand the hidden spark in any zodiac sign, what is the right way of decoding it. Now guys, definitely for that, and why I said a zodiac sign. Now this could be a case that you are running the Mahadasha of a planet which is placed in a specific zodiac sign. So that will give you this insight, okay, that if I need to work with the energies of this zodiac sign, what sort of things are lacking where I need to put my extra efforts. Or this could be a case that this could be your moon sign, this could be your rising sign. So right set of approach, attitude, and being aware of the missing energies is something which we will try to understand through the concept of using the Navamsa Pada energies. Guys, I always say this thing, Navamsa is the most important thing. Dividing your zodiac sign into 9 equal parts will give you the insight that how the higher intelligence, cosmic intelligence or divinity is operating over you. Now guys, on my this community, I actually want you guys to be adept and gain that expertise that when it comes down to the Navamsa, you can do that calculation manually. So first we will try to understand the manual part of the calculation, and in the last I will just tell you about what do I mean by the missing spark or energies in a specific zodiac sign. So guys, the very first slide is about, as you can see on your screen, is about like dividing all the 12 zodiac signs basis the elements. So we all know this thing that the fire signs are the Aries, Leo and Sagittarius, and when we talk about the earth signs, those are Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The air signs are the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and the water signs are the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So guys, when we talk about dividing the zodiac sign into 9 equal parts, so always remember that for the like fire signs, the very first division in the D9 calculation will always start with the Aries, which is being ruled by the Mars. For the earth signs, the very first division in the D9 chart will start first with the Capricorn, ruled by the Saturn. For the air signs, the very first Navamsa Pada will always start with the Libra sign being ruled by Venus, and for all the water signs like Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, the very first rulership in the D9 will always begin with the Cancer. Now you might find it a little bit complicated, but trust me, in the next few slides it will be very crystal clear to you. Now you would have understood that when we look at the right hand side of the classification, somehow it's the is the Kendra Bhava zodiac signs only in the original Kalpurush Kundli, which is taking precedence over here. Now guys, the slide number 2. Now over here, let's see, like just looking at the division within the zodiac sign, that which Navamsa Pada we are talking about. So as you can see that we have to make the 9 equal parts of 3 degree 20 minutes each. So that means 0 to 3 degree 20 minutes is the first Navamsa Pada. 3 degree 20 minutes to 6 degree 40 minutes it's the second Navamsa Pada, and 20 degree to 23 degree 20 minutes is the seventh Navamsa Pada, so on. So how does it help you? So guys, understand this thing. It's a very simple way. If you come across a chart where you can see that okay, Saturn is placed in the 25 degree, so the minute this number comes to you 25 degree, now you know that it falls in the 8th Navamsa Pada. From 23 degree 20 minutes till 26 degree 40 minutes, it's the 8th Navamsa Pada. If you have to scrutinize or do the assessment of a planet, let's say for example it is placed in the 11th degree, so now you know this thing that it is the 4th Navamsa Pada, because from 10 degree till 13 degree 20 minutes is the 4th Navamsa Pada. Trust me guys, in long term it will definitely serve you the most. You do not even have to look at the app or any software to know about it. So we got to know that how the divisions are made in the zodiac sign. Now the next step is that as you can see over here, the very first slide which I showed you, that if you have to calculate for example, if you have to calculate for the Libra, like if I were to ask you that, okay, Saturn is placed in the Libra in the 6th degree. So Saturn is placed in the Libra means it is exalted. It is placed, let's say for example, in the 6th degree. So what does that mean? How you have to do the calculation? So 6th degree falls in the second Navamsa Pada. So we got to know that, okay, Saturn is placed in the second Navamsa Pada in the Libra, and we know this thing that for the Libra, the Navamsa rulership always starts first with the Libra only. So that means it is placed in the second Navamsa Pada. So after Libra will come the Scorpio. So as you can see over here, for the Libra zodiac sign, from 3 degree 20 minutes to 6 degree 40 minutes falls the territory of the Scorpio. So guys, this is how you can do all these calculations manually, and this will help you in long term. Trust me, when you have to do so many concrete calculation and all, it will be there like a flash in the back of your mind. Like for example, let me give you another example. If someone tells you that, okay, you know, my Mercury is placed in the Aquarius and it is placed in the like 21 degree. So now guys, we know this thing that the region, like if it is placed in the 21 degrees in the Aquarius, so we know this thing that 21 degree falls as the 7th Navamsa Pada. From 20 degree till 23 degree 20 minutes is the it's the 7th Navamsa Pada. So that is the first clue which we got to know. Now we are talking about Aquarius and the 7th Navamsa Pada. So if you will look at over here in this table, the way I mentioned, for the Aquarians, the table always starts first with the Libra sign. So that means Libra is going to be the first, then it's going to be Scorpio, then Sagittarius, then it's going to be Capricorn, then it's going to be Aquarius, and then it's going to be Pisces, and finally we will reach the Aries. So that means any planet, if it is placed in the 21 degree within the Aquarius, it is going to be placed in the Aries. Now as you can see over here, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, it's in the Aries. So okay guys, now what we have to do is that, now because the whole discussion started first with trying to figure out the hidden spark in a zodiac sign. So guys, like the way you know the basic application of the Navamsa. Navamsa somehow tells about the divine spark. It tells about the true strength and dignity and the energy of a planet. That is the only reason whenever we are doing the assessment, we are looking at it, because now even in this example which I gave you, that okay, Mercury is placed in the Aquarius. Now we got to know that okay, Mercury in the Aquarius is in a friendly sign, but the minute we saw the degree, we did the manual calculation, we got to know that oh, in the Navamsa it is placed in the Aries, and Mercury in the Aries is not as comfortable. So that we get to know the spark within. So guys, now when we talk about the missing energies, looking at this chart as well, all what you have to do is that you have to figure out that okay, when we talk about the fire signs, so now we are taking it one by one. Now you know that the 12 zodiac signs, which can be divided into like 4 categories on the basis of the elements: fire, earth, air, and the water signs. So now I will be giving you the explanation of the missing energies on the basis of the element. So now when we talk about the fire signs, so now this could be a case that Aries, Leo or Sagittarius could be your moon sign, could be your ascendant. You might be running a Mahadash of a planet which might be placed in the fire sign like Aries, Leo and Sagittarius. So what does it lack? So if you will see over here, it lacks the Navamsa Padas of the Capricorn, Aquarius and Pisces. Now what does it tell about? So definitely guys, with the Aries, they are always headstrong, they always want to wrap up things fast, which somehow take an impact in fulfilling their duties and responsibilities. A lot many times these people could lack their ultimate eventual vision in the life. And when we talk about having that sacrificing nature within you, in your personality, that is also something which the fire element signs lack. So it is equally applicable for the Aries, for the Leo and for the Sagittarius as well. So they lack the traits and energies of the Capricorn, which has to do with your responsibilities, Aquarius, which has to do with your ultimate eventual vision, and Pisces, which has to do with the sacrifice. Now let's pick up the another element, which is about the earth element. So definitely guys, when we talk about the earth element signs, which are Taurus, which are Virgo and the Capricorn, so what sort of energy they lack? They lack the energies of the Libra, Scorpio and Sagittarius. Now what does it mean? So definitely guys, when we talk about Libra, it has to do with the savviness in your commercial activities, fairness in your all the dealings. Now the concern with the, whether we talk about the Taurus, Virgo or the Capricorn, there is a concerns of rigidity to one specific area of life. But that, and why it happens? Because you are lacking the spark of the Libra, which is about fairness and being fair and equally responsible, giving your attention to everyone. So you're lacking the energy spark of the Libra. You're lacking the spark of the Scorpio, which has to do with the research, which has to do with developing your intuitive faculties, and they're lacking the energies and spark of the Sagittarius as well. So we can say this thing about something to do with the righteousness, like Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, they might be very good in discipline, in routine, in their career, attainment of position and power, but definitely at the same time staying a little bit idealistic, philosophy, religious austerities, theology also becomes equally important. Now when we talk about the air signs, which is Gemini, which is Libra, which is Aquarius, now this could be your moon sign, this could be your ascendant. You might be running the Mahadasha of a planet which is placed in these air signs. So what is it lacking? It is lacking the spark of the Cancer, which has to do with nurturing, like having that emotional, intuitive side in your personality as well. It is lacking the energy of the Leo, which has to do with the regality, which has to do with the originality and working on your personal magnetism. And it is also lacking the energies of the Virgo, which has got everything to do with the attainment of perfection. Because the concern with the air signs is Gemini, or you talk about Libra or Aquarius, they could be intellectually very savvy, but the attention span tend to remain little bit of the concern over there. When we talk about the Virgo energy of perfection, discipline can actually help you. And lastly guys, when we talk about the water signs, which are the Cancer, Scorpio and the Pisces. So we know this thing that in these three zodiac signs, so the spark which is lacking is of the Aries, Taurus and Gemini. Now what does it tell about? Definitely guys, Aries, which has to do with taking initiative at the right time. A lot many times you have to also guard, you have to be very protective towards not getting hurt, not being easily taken advantage of people around you. When we talk about the energy of the Taurus, which has got everything to do with fixity with your ideals, going back to your roots. And when we talk about Gemini, inquisitiveness, curiosity, something which actually all the water sign energies need to develop, need to inculcate. So yes guys, once again thanks a lot for being a valuable member of my community, and definitely like this only I'll keep on updating you with short topics which can actually prove to be very helpful in adding your ultimate knowledge base. Thanks a lot.